Hello everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Redanka Damia Karim and I'm from LB68 class. Today we are going to discuss one of the topic in contemporary issues in global, that is the connection between cyber warfare and international relations. But before we discuss that topic, we have to know what in the world is cyber warfare is. You may wonder, what is cyber warfare? So cyber warfare is refers to the use of cyber attacks by a nation state or organization to cause significant harm to another nation computer system or infrastructure. This attack can range from disrupting vital computer system to potentially causing loss of life. The attack can target government and civilian infrastructure such as financial, public safety systems, and may involve the use of techniques like computer viruses, denial of service, attacks, and propaganda campaign. The goal of cyber warfare is often to weaken an enemy military or civil infrastructure or to influence the thinking of its citizen. Cyber warfare indeed a very huge threat to all nations around the world, of course. But what kind of types does cyber warfare really is? There are two types of cyber warfare that are one, espionage. Espionage refers to spying on another country to steal secret files or maybe documents. In cyber warfare, this may involve using a botnet or spear phishing attack to gain a foothold in computer before extracting sensitive information. Number 2. Sabotage. With sensitive information identified, organizations that need to determine the potential threats presented to this data. This include third parties that may want to steal the data, competitors that could gain an advantage by stealing some information, of course, and insider threats or malicious insiders like disgruntled workers or negligent employees. After we discuss about the types of cyber warfare, we should also know what the impact of cyber warfare really is. Cyber warfare has the potential to affect individuals in diverse and complex ways, including identity theft, financial loss, and even physical harm resulting from disruption to vital infrastructure and services. More broadly, concerted cyber attacks can cause chaos and undermine public trust, potentially even leading to civil unrest and political instability. There are few major impacts of cyber warfare such as power failures, cybersecurity breaches, data leaks, military sabotage, and more. Now, let's talk about one of the study cases in cyber warfare. In 2007, Estonia was one of the first countries to experience a cyber attack, which was suspected to be Russian state backup groups and malicious gangs. The attacks targeted various public and commercial websites, including foreign and defense ministries, bank and media outlets. The goal was to overload their bandwidth and flood their servers with junk traffic, rendering them inaccessible to the public. Unfortunately, Estonia's defensive options were very limited in the face of the size and sophistication of these attacks. A typical DDoS botnet will be employed by low-level hackers nicknamed script kiddies, with the implication that they are inexperienced kids hacking with copied, prefabricated scripts or rented botnets created by more capable hackers. This coordinated attack continued for weeks, culminating in attack so large that Estonia was forced to do what many of its smaller agencies and services had already done: admit defeat and shut off all internet traffic coming from outside the country. An important lesson about this cyber offensive is that there were almost zero lasting effects to Estonia following the weeks of attack because of the inherent nature of cyber attacks. This is not to imply that damage cannot be done, as will be noted in a discussion following this case study, of course. But as far as Russia versus Estonia is concerned, there was very limited permanent damage, while comprehensive damage assessment was not done simply due to the lack of monitoring and recording of attack actions. A government server had to rebuild, and it is estimated that multiple millions of dollars were lost by banking institutions, government services, and Estonian newspapers. the infrastructure for the most part remain intact. After we discuss about the case study of cyber warfare, I'm very curious what are the connection between cyber warfare and international relations really is. Cyber warfare is closely connected to international relations, spanning technical, legal, sociological, and political realms. Cyber warfare also involves action by a nation state or international organization to attack and attempt to damage another nation's computers or information system. It has a profound impact on international interactions, leading to revolution in military affairs and changing how society operates. It seems that cyber warfare is quite terrifying, but are there any best solution to prevent this problem, especially for the government, of course? Common ways to prevent cyber attacks include training staff, keeping software and system up to date, ensuring endpoint protection, installing a firewall, backing up data, and controlling access to systems. How about the government? What they can do? Well, the government can take several steps to prevent cyber warfare. One way is to make cybersecurity a priority and build a culture of cyber preparedness. Government can also supplement their operation with third parties to provide added security capabilities. Lastly, the government can do public private partnership and information sharing can help prevent and defend against cyber attacks. That's all from me, and I hope this final exam video can be useful for us and also international relations students. Goodbye.